Your phone is a vault for your private life, conversations, finances, location, even your most personal photos. But what if that trust is misplaced? Imagine a stranger miles away listening to your calls, reading your texts, or tracking your every move without ever touching your phone. This isn't science fiction. It's a real vulnerability buried deep in the global mobile network. The danger isn't from a rogue app or a virus. It's in the very foundation of how mobile networks connect. Built decades ago, the system assumed every telecom operator could be trusted. Today, that trust is a critical flaw. Hackers exploit this old-world trust, manipulating the network to intercept your calls, messages, and data silently. Your phone acts normal. You'd never know you're being watched. Even two-factor authentication codes sent by SMS can be intercepted before they reach you, letting attackers drain your bank account before you realize anything's wrong. This attack bypasses your phone's security entirely. It targets the network itself. It's a flaw affecting billions, and fixing it is like rebuilding a skyscraper's foundation while people still live inside. The system is so deeply embedded that a complete overhaul is nearly impossible. This leaves a window for skilled attackers to turn your trusted device into a liability. Our mobile companions, meant to protect our privacy, can be used to broadcast our lives to the world. The original sin of mobile security is still with us, and most people have no idea. Before we go further, a clear disclaimer. This information is for awareness, not for misuse. Hacking, intercepting communications, and unauthorized data access are serious crimes with severe consequences. Our goal is to empower you with knowledge, not to teach you how to attack. Understanding vulnerabilities is the first step to defending against them. By shining a light on these flaws, we pressure network operators and governments to fix them. Public awareness is a catalyst for change. Secrecy only helps attackers. Think of this as a digital public health announcement. Learning about these risks isn't about fear, but about building better habits and defenses. The more we know, the harder we make it for those who exploit the shadows. Let's become informed users who raise the bar for digital safety. With that in mind, let's explore the hidden architecture behind our mobile world. SS7, or Signaling System No. 7, is the nervous system of the global phone network. Created in the 1970s, it lets different phone networks talk to each other, handling calls, texts, billing, and roaming. It's the invisible infrastructure that makes your phone work no matter where you are. Think of it as the Postal Service's sorting system. You don't see it, but you trust it to deliver. SS7 manages everything from call forwarding to international roaming. The system was built for a small club of trusted telecom monopolies. Security wasn't a concern. As the industry expanded, hundreds of companies gained access, but the trust-based model never changed. If an attacker gets SS7 access, often by leasing from a small, less secure carrier, they're treated as a trusted partner. They can issue commands and request information about almost any phone user worldwide. The backbone of global communication is built on an honor system that no longer fits our world. This outdated trust is the root of today's vulnerabilities, and it's what makes SS7 so dangerous. Exploiting SS7 isn't about hacking your phone, it's about abusing the network's built-in trust. Hackers send legitimate commands through SS7, tricking the system into revealing your location or rerouting your calls and texts. They can track your movements in real time or intercept your two-factor authentication codes. Access to SS7 is easier than you'd think. Attackers can buy it from small carriers or find poorly secured servers online. The commands they use are standard network functions, not malware. The attack is silent. Your phone shows no signs and you remain unaware. Everything happens on the network side, far from your device's protections. That's what makes SS7 attacks so insidious and hard to detect. It's like someone rerouting your mail at the post office. No break-in required. The network's trust is the real vulnerability, and it's being exploited every day. SS7 attacks aren't just theory. They've happened with real consequences. In 2017, German bank accounts were drained after attackers used SS7 to intercept SMS authentication codes. Phishing got the usernames and passwords. SS7 rerouted the codes, letting hackers empty accounts while victims stayed in the dark. U.S. Congressman Ted Lieu's phone was hacked live on TV. Researchers tracked his movements and intercepted his calls, proving anyone can be a target. Journalists and activists have also been targeted, sometimes for political reasons. Amnesty International staff faced SS7-based attacks aimed at exposing sensitive human rights work. These incidents show SMS is fundamentally broken for security. Banks have moved away from SMS authentication, but many services still rely on it, leaving millions exposed. SS7 flaws are a clear and present danger to privacy, finances, and personal safety. The threat is real, and it's not going away on its own. Awareness is the first step to protection. Here's the hard truth. You can't patch SS7 yourself. The vulnerability is in the carrier's network, not your phone. No app or setting can fix it, but you're not powerless. The best defense? Stop using SMS for two-factor authentication. Use authenticator apps or physical security keys for stronger protection. For sensitive conversations, switch to end-to-end encrypted apps like Signal or WhatsApp. Even if someone intercepts your data, all they'll see is unreadable code. Be mindful about what you tie to your phone number. Use secondary numbers for less critical accounts. Compartmentalize your digital life to limit the damage if your number is targeted. You can't stop the attack, but you can make yourself a much harder target. The telecom industry knows about SS7's dangers, but fixing it is a massive challenge. The global network is a patchwork of hundreds of systems. Cooperation is slow and complex. SS7 firewalls are the first line of defense, blocking suspicious commands and monitoring for attacks. But determined hackers find ways to disguise their traffic and slip through. Some carriers use security firms to simulate attacks and find weaknesses before real attackers do. Not every carrier invests in these defenses, leaving gaps worldwide. The real solution is moving to a modern protocol, Diameter. Diameter, used in 4G and 5G, was built with security in mind. Authentication and encryption are standard, but SS7 is still needed for older networks and backward compatibility. So, its vulnerabilities will linger for years, even as we transition to better systems. The patchwork fix is ongoing, but the risk remains. The future of secure telecom is moving away from SS7 to Diameter, the backbone of 4G, LTE, and 5G. Diameter requires authentication and supports end-to-end encryption, making SS7-style attacks nearly impossible. But billions of devices still rely on 2G and 3G, so SS7 can't be shut down overnight. New 5G networks must still connect with old systems, keeping some vulnerabilities alive at the edges. 5G's architecture is more secure, but the explosion of connected devices expands the attack surface. Securing this new ecosystem requires a security-first mindset and smarter defenses. Lessons from SS7's failures are shaping next-gen networks. Artificial intelligence and machine learning are being developed to spot and block threats in real time. The goal: networks that defend themselves and adapt to new risks. The ghost of SS7 lingers, but the future is being built on stronger, smarter foundations. SS7's story reminds us that our most trusted technologies can hide deep vulnerabilities. Awareness isn't about panic, it's about taking control. You can't fix the network, but you can make yourself a less appealing target. Use stronger authentication and encrypted apps to close the biggest windows for attackers. Demand better security from your providers. Your choices push the industry to improve. The telecom industry must accelerate the shift to secure protocols and invest in monitoring old networks. Security is a shared responsibility. Individuals, companies, and regulators all play a part. Digital security is an ongoing practice, not a one-time fix. Stay informed, share knowledge, and keep your privacy a priority. With the right tools and habits, you have the power to defend your digital life.